My name is Rita Melanie Flores. I go by my middle name, which is Melanie. And today I'm going to compare myself to my favorite tree, which is actually a weeping willow. Here is a picture of a weeping willow. It's a beautiful tree. I don't know if you've ever been around a weeping willow and heard the sound of the wind or a breeze going through the branches hitting each other and the leaves brushing against each other. It's a very calming sound. And also, a weeping willow stands very tall. I am not tall. I am 5'4". However, in the role of a mother, I stand very tall. My son was born with ADHD, and he had trouble, of course, when he entered elementary school. I had to then get him into 504. I had to have yearly meetings with the principal, counselor, and teachers, and I had to get the modifications put in place so that my son could get the education that he needed. I was my son's advocate, and I was his voice for many years. That's how I compare myself to the weeping willow standing tall. Secondly, weeping willows like standing water. I'm sure all trees like water. However, weeping willows like standing water. I have two activities which I like to do. I like to swim and I like to fish. Swimming for me is very relaxing. It's just me in the water. I can just gather my thoughts, think about the day, and regroup. Secondly, fishing. I like to go fishing and just look out on the water. Again, it's time alone where I can just be alone in my thoughts and regroup, and catching a fish is a bonus. Thirdly, I don't know if you know this about the weeping willow. Weeping willows actually produce an aspirin-like compound in their bark. Deer, when they're growing their antlers, they like to rub up against the bark because it helps with the itching. I do not produce medicine. However, as a nurse, I do administer medicine in the hopes that it makes my patients feel better. So that's how I compare myself to a weeping willow tree. The reason that I am back in school at age 50 is because my son graduated high school and he's now in college, and I felt like it was my time now. I had to do something for myself, and I always intended on going back to get a higher degree. So I'm doing it now. I'm taking my 4th basic class, and in the spring I should be back into the nursing program. When I was taking my first class, my boss approached me that there was a promotion. There was an opening on our floor, and I qualified because I was back at school. Luckily, I did get the job, and so I will finish my degree. I do find taking online classes, it's more convenient for me to take online classes because I do have a family and I work 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week. So I take online classes, and I do find the computer to be very nerve-wracking. When I first took my first computer class, there was no mouse. We used function keys. So I'm learning the computer all over again. And it seems like with every class, there's something different on Blackboard, something that I have to relearn. So it's good experience because once I get into the program, it's going to be all online. However, like I said, it is nerve-wracking. I know that we're supposed to introduce a quote of some sort, and actually, this is from a song. When I'm very stressed out, I listen to this song. It's a Christian song. It's from Seventh Time Down, and basically the gist of it, the chorus of the song is, when you don't know what to say, just say Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. It's a very uplifting song. I enjoy the words, and it kind of just keeps me going. It gets me back into the game, and okay, let's continue forward. And so that's the song that I listen to. So that's a little of who I am, and I look forward to getting to know the rest of you. Thank you.